Juwan Howard is out tonight after 5 seasons as Michigan's men's basketball coach.
Athletic director Ward Manuel fired him after one of the team's worst showings in program history.
In sports, 7 Sports director Brad Galley begins our team coverage of the coach's downfall. Brad?
Juwan Howard certainly arrived back in Ann Arbor with a ton of fanfare. He led Michigan to the Elite Eight in his second season back at his alma mater. He won the AP National Coach of the Year award in that season, 2021. 3 years later, Howard is out of a job. Michigan AD Ward Manuel making the call to end the wild ride with Howard. In a statement, Manuel said it was clear that the program was not living up to our expectations and not trending in the right direction. Success? Howard did find some early in his tenure, but Michigan missed the NCAA tournament 2 straight years to end his job back in Ann Arbor. 24 losses this season set a program record. That's not the kind of record any coach wants to set. Troubling incidents piled up too. In 2021, he went after then Maryland head coach Mark Turgeon. A year later, he was suspended 5 games for hitting Wisconsin assistant Joe Krabenhoff. And this season, he had an altercation with strength and conditioning coach John Sanderson. Michigan is paying Howard a $3 million buyout. The coach was asked repeatedly about his future for the last few weeks, and he talked with optimism. But despite sending players to the NBA over the last few years, the roster building grew to be very concerning. Chrysler Center was regularly half-filled, and U of M finished in last place in the Big Ten for the first time since 1967. 7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham is in Ann Arbor now with reaction on campus. Darren?
The sidelines at the men's basketball game here at Chrysler Center won't be the same come next season. The University of Michigan preparing to get a new head coach. Most of the students I spoke with say they hope it's for the better.
I don't really know a lot about basketball, but I went to a few Michigan basketball games, and one of them we were losing so bad I fell asleep.
A number of students in Ann Arbor did not mince words about the direction Michigan's men's basketball has been headed in the past couple of seasons.
I think it's always good to create new beginnings.
A positive outlook after the firing of a University of Michigan basketball legend of Fab Five fame. The school fired coach Juwan Howard on Friday.
I feel like maybe a new coach and a new hire will kind of change the dynamics of the team, being that I think we're the last in the standings and whatnot.
Despite the Wolverines winning 8 games and racking up 24 losses this season, some students are still a bit more lenient and neutral about his tenure. What are your thoughts on this as a future law student here?
I think it's a very tough situation considering his health problems and, the success they had in the pandemic. But I also understand that it was a very rough year for the Wolverines, and it's been 2 years in a row. So, seeing a school legend always hurts. But, I'm excited to see who the new coach is going to be and which direction they'll go in the future.
Others are indifferent, and some of them hadn't learned of the news until now.
Hopefully, maybe we can have a better coach to, re-win our legacy and have a much better program.
Some students say the previous head coach, John Beeline, set a high bar, one they would have liked to see maintained under Howard.
He did his time here. He created a good program. He did what he needed to do, but it's time to bring someone in that's new and has a fresh idea.
3, 2, 1, go blue!
While things did not pan out between Howard and the university, many students are still giving Howard credit for what he's meant to the University of Michigan as a whole. In Ann Arbor, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.
Thanks so much, Darren.